Hi, this video is the sixth in the series for AutomationEdge Custom Reports to showcase the inner query feature, which is for drill down. We will create two templates for region-wise sales revenue with drill down for month-wise sales revenue and product-wise sales revenue with drill down for region-wise sales revenue and publish them on the dashboard. We will create templates with structured queries. Let us begin. First, let us create the template for region-wise sales revenue and inner query on month. I'm in AutomationEdge UI. Let me create a new template. Provide a template name, region-wise sales revenue with inner query on month. Provide a description, region-wise sales revenue with an inner query on month. Select a data source. The custom report data source has sales revenue information by sales type, region, product, and month. If your custom data source has workflow ID information, you can select an associated workflow and it will filter the data by the workflow. I will leave it blank. Let us provide a structured report query. Let us view the contents. Being a structured query, the query string is null. Before I come to projections, let us go to the from clause. We will select the columns from the sales revenue table and the alias is SR. In the where clause, I want the entire data set. Hence, I have mentioned sales type in PS and license because it covers the entire data set. I want to group by region and order by region. For need summary, I have provided true, and for inner query column, it is month. So when we drill down on region, we should be able to see the month-wise sales. In the projections, my first column is region, as I want the region-wise sales. The second column is month, because I want the inner query on month to get the month-wise sales revenue. And the sales column with the aggregate on sum. You can optionally provide color codes where between 1 and 100,000 the color is red, the icon value is null, and between 100,001 and 500,000 the color is green. For the next range the color is blue, and for the default it is maroon. I will leave the other values null. You can validate your JSON, you can view the query, you can configure the chart. In the x-axis, copy the region label, which is non-numeric. In the y-axis, we have sales. Click create. So the template is now available. Let's go to the dashboard. In this video series, we created 6 reports on the sales dashboard, and now we are adding reports to the sales revenue analytics dashboard. Let me add a report. So region-wise sales revenue with inner query on month. I will leave the select workflows blank as I do not want to filter by workflow ID. Select a page size and the duration is null. It will capture the entire data set, generate the report. So in the tabular section, it is showing the region-wise sales with the color code. Let me click on a region to drill down, and you can see the month-wise sales with the color codes. You can click again to collapse it. You can check another region for month-wise sales. Now in the chart, you can see the region-wise sales. You can also use the plot against label to get the month-wise plot on the chart. However, note that you cannot drill down on the chart. For drill down, you need to have the tabular display. So let me add it as a table and I will save it. For drill down, you need to go to the report view by maximizing the report on the dashboard, and you can drill down here. So this is our first report, region-wise sales revenue with inner query on month. Now let us create the template for product-wise sales revenue and inner query on region. Click new template, provide a template name, product-wise sales revenue with inner query on region, provide a description, select a data source, choose an associated workflow if you want to filter by workflow ID. This is applicable only if your custom data has workflow ID information. Let us provide a structured report query. Now the query string is null for the structured query. In the projections, we have product. Since we want the product-wise sales revenue, it is the first projection. And the second projection is region, on which we want the inner query. We want the sales revenue, so it's an aggregate function. And I have provided the color code for different value ranges and a default value if the value does not fit in any of the range. So the from clause has the sales revenue table with SR as the alias. There are only 2 sales type, PS and license, and hence the where clause encompasses the entire data set. We will group by product, and in the need summary I have provided true, and my inner query column name is region. You can validate the JSON, you can view the query, you can do a chart configuration. On my x-axis I will put my first label that is product, which is non-numeric. On the y-axis, I need the sales revenue, which is numeric. And this time, I will put a plot against, that is region. That is optional. In our first template, we did not provide a plot against label, but this time I will put a plot against label. You can create the template. So the template is now available. You can go to the dashboard. We will go to the sales revenue analytics dashboard. You can add a report, and our report is product-wise sales revenue with inner query on region. Our dataset does not have any workflow ID information, so we cannot filter by workflows, and we will leave it blank. Select a page size, and the dashboard duration is none. It will include the entire dataset. Generate the report. If you want to plot a chart report, having a plot against label gives a nice depiction. You can see the bar charts product wise. So the first section is AutomationEdge, the second section is Cognibot, and the third section is DocEdge. And the region information is transposed: green for rest of world, red for US, and blue for Asia Pacific. In the tabular section, in one view, you can see product wise and region wise information along with summary. Although all the information is available, you can still drill down and see data point wise information. So if you want to create a tabular report, in that case, you can remove the plot against label and you will get the information like we got in our first template, where you will see only the product and drill down information will contain the region. But we already did a tabular report for inner query. This time I will add it as a chart. So this is our fourth report on the dashboard. In our previous sales dashboard, we created 6 reports. So now we have completed a total of 10 reports in this video series in the AutomationEdge Custom Reports playlist. We saw how to create custom reports with inner query feature for drill down. Thank you for watching.